The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, a factory authorized Bryant dealer, whatever it takes. Find them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin, looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is your family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Carpentry with integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. Daryl Barnes Photography. For sports, senior portraits, family, and more, call Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Find Daryl online at darylbarnes.com. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.
And we welcome you in here to the Hinkle Holiday Classic. It is the third and final day of pool play. It's Jacobs taking on King in a Pool 1 matchup to conclude pool play. My name is Austin Anderson, Coach Rick Williams along with me. Certainly going to be a good match between these two teams. King being 2-0 has already clinched the Pool A victory because of tiebreak. Jacobs, the two-time defending champion, is now going to be eliminated from the pool as they are 0-2, but they can certainly improve their stead for future games here momentarily. This game is being brought to you by our sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. And Coach, certainly, even though both these teams have their spots kind of solidified, every game's important.
Oh yeah, I mean it's early in the year, it's holiday time. You get into these holiday tournaments so that you can get some extra basketball in and get better every game.
So we're just about ready to get this game started, but we're going to do the national anthem first. Since this is a Jacobs game, they are going to do starting lineup introductions and everything of the sort. They had played the 7:30 p.m. slot previously in the first 2 days, but now they're going to do the 1:30 slot for today. So they are going to go through the full processional of lineup. So we'll go ahead and read those off for you. First for King, starting at guard, a 5'10 senior Ken Gibbs. Isaiah Kelly is the guard, a junior guard. He's a 6'2 guard there. Jalen Bedell is a 6'1 senior guard. Raheem Brown is a 6'3 senior guard. And then Devarian Reynolds is a forward, a 6'4 junior. As for Jacobs, a 5'9 guard, Jalen Ramsey, as he's being announced currently. Keshawn Lyons is a 6'2 senior forward. Matt McCoy is a senior 6-foot guard. Jaden Henderson is a 6'4" guard. He is a junior. And then RJ Anderson is a junior 6'3" forward. There have been 3 finals so far today. Bartlett losing to Crystal Lake South 49-40. Streamwood over Grant 70-65. And then the game you just saw before this, Cary Grove taking control over Marion Central 88-38. So just about ready to get things started here. Jacobs is in the road brown uniforms here today. King is in the home whites. Jacobs again trying to improve their stead to possibly climb their way up in the standings, but with head-to-head tiebreak, certainly not going to be a huge jump for them. King with the tiebreak has already won the pool, so just about ready to get things underway here.
Like I said, you're always trying to get better every game, so what Jacobs wants to do here is they want to try to slow King down, get them to play in the half court. You don't want to let these guys get up and run.
And the tip is won by the Golden Eagles. They take the ball first. With it now is Henderson.
Jaden's the one to watch here. He's a good defender, a nice athlete. That's a nice backdoor play.
That is an alley-oop as Henderson takes that in off the pass there from McCoy. It's a quick 2-0 lead for Jacobs here, just 20 seconds into this one.
Some quasi-pressure here by Jacobs, trying to force the action a little bit.
Reynolds on the right side. High post, good pass inside, deflected out of bounds off of Jacobs, and it stays with King as McCoy was the last to touch that one. Just 32 seconds into this one. Pass inside. Spinning move there as Reynolds throws it inside. Shot no good, and Jacobs coming back the other way. It's Henderson taking the basketball across the timeline. He's going coast to coast. Pass outside. Ramsey from downtown. No. And the rebound goes back to Kings.
See both teams looking to push the action here.
Kelly with it. Fires a three from the right side. No good. And the rebound is battled for near the hoop, and we have a tie-up here. Possession arrow belonging to King.
So many games won and lost right there on those 50-50 balls. Who's going to get it? Who's going to set the tone early, and who's the hardest working team out on the floor?
Quick sub into the game for King as Eric January comes into the game for Isaiah Kelly. And it looks like there's a brief stoppage, and now we'll get things going again. 2-0 here early for Jacobs. With the basketball now is Bedell inside. He loses control, and Jacobs comes back the other way. Nice pass up ahead. Henderson lays it in. Henderson seems to be the guy who does it all here so far for Jacobs in a quick 4-0 lead.
I had the pleasure of coaching Henderson when he was a young guy. He's always been a hard-working kid, good athlete. You guys may know his dad. His dad is a pretty good legend around Elgin.
Quick little floater is a foul called against Jacobs. It'll be the first foul as it's going to be Bolton who picks up the foul. And the free throw is up and no good. So the scoreboard is flipped. It is a 4-0 lead for Jacobs, not for King. Now it's 4-1. So we apologize for the scoreboard being incorrect there on the score bug. We'll have that fixed momentarily for you. 4-1 lead for Jacobs here early on.
King showing a little diamond pressure here, half-court trap. That's always a good way to get turnovers on the other team, and that's what they get. Can't convert.
The floater there, no good. Jacobs coming back the other way. McCoy driving into the lane. Layup with the left hand, no good. Rebound inside from Lyons. And Lyons will kick it back out. Ball come back up top. It's Ramsey from downtown, no good. And the rebound goes to King.
Ramsey's had two good looks at some threes here early. Couldn't convert either one.
Kick back out, and King getting their offense set. It's a 4-1 lead for Jacobs currently. Pass onto the left side there. It's Isaiah Kelly. Brown driving in the lane, spins, left-handed floater, no good, but a foul called against Jacobs here.
King doing a good job getting the ball at the high post. They're presenting a low post option and then bringing in a high post flash behind them and looking to be aggressive from that spot.
So 2 free throws upcoming. And the first one goes down. Couple substitutes coming in for Jacobs as one of them is Zach Leahy, a sophomore guard. And the free throw is missed, and the rebound goes to King. With it up top is Ken Gibbs. Kick out, and a deep two is missed, and the rebound inside goes to Henderson. Henderson with all four for Jacobs here early on. Jacobs again in the road brown uniforms, even though this is their home gym. Henderson from downtown, no good, and the rebound going back the other way, it's Reynolds. Up ahead on the transition, Kelly.
Jacobs has to be pleased with the shots that they're getting at the rim each possession. They're running good sets, they're getting good looks. If they can start to convert these, they can really extend this lead.
A 4-2 lead for Jacobs. Ball the inbound here for King. And it's Gibbs who gets it.
James down in a good defensive stance here.
Pass up to the high side there, it's Kelly. Inside, a feed, a layup no good, but a foul. But a good pass there from the exterior as Kelly found his big man inside. Eric January will go to the line to shoot two.
That's 3 early team fouls on Jacobs. They're going to have to do a better job containing the paint without fouling.
First free throw is missed.
But on the flip side, King has not converted many of those free throw opportunities, so hasn't come back to hurt him too much here early.
And it's fortunate for King that head-to-head is the first tiebreak, as free throws are not necessarily their cup of tea, coming in at 52% from the line. And it looks like we have a lane violation against Jacobs, which will cause another free throw shot.
It's the forgotten stat in basketball. We spend so much time on our skills and we forget to spend that time at that free throw line. And games are won and lost right there.
And he misses both. Back tapped out, and King recovers. They'll keep possession. It's Gibbs with the basketball. Passes it off to the left side there to find Brown. Brown into the lane. Right-handed layup, no good. And it's Henderson coming back the other way for Jacobs. Pass inside. Battling for position is Lyons. And he dribbles, and the ball will belong back to King. Couple subs now in for Jacobs. It's Max Steck.
Such a great tool to have when you have a big who can rebound the ball and then push the ball out on the break and make a play. A great pass there by J.D. Henderson. Again, not converted, but still good basket.
Speaking of Henderson, he takes a quick break right now for Jacobs as they hold on to this 4-2 lead over King. And again, we apologize for the score bug being flipped. It was confusing, even though Jacobs is as we have a travel against King, even though Jacobs is in the road uniforms, on the main scoreboard they are listed as the home team, so it's throwing us for a loop even here in the booth a little bit. So 4 minutes left here in the first and a 4-2 lead for Jacobs.
It's called the benefit of being the host school. You get the home board.
You get the home board, yes, absolutely. On the outside there, it's Hayes of the basketball, back up top to Steck. Leahy throws it back up top, and a foul off the ball here with 3:51 left in the first and a 4-2 lead for Jacobs still. That's only the first team foul on King, and the foul is on Brown for King. Pass inside. Leahy kicks it back outside. Right side three for McCoy, no good. Back tapped out, and trying to recover, it's McCoy, and it's King back the other way. Open layup, and that's good for Raheem Brown.
Those are the layups that King feast off of. They want to play out in the break. They want to finish with numbers.
So the score is now 4-4. Tied up between King and Jacobs high here early on from Algonquin.
Again, showing that 1-2-2 high pressure, trying to force some turnovers, and again, successful. They get it, and they're out running.
And it's a bad pass, and Jacobs control. McCoy kicks it out left side.
Good ball fake.
Leahy with the drive and makes the lay-in.
Got that ball nice and high on that pump fake, and that's what allowed him a clear lane to the basket. Nice drive.
And a timeout called by takes a quick 6-4 lead over King. So for all of your heating and cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com.
So at timeout, if you're Jacobs, you're really happy with the score. The score is low. You're controlling the pace a little bit here. You can keep your turnovers down, and you can start converting some of these open looks. You got a chance.
For sure, and maybe with King in the first 2 games, yes, they've had some good competition, but Jacobs matching up might be a better team athletically to match up and guard players of King that have been so good caliber here early on.
Yeah, that's always good. That's what I mean about where they are in the pool play. That's one thing, but we're out here for the next hour to play some basketball. Your team versus my team. Let's all get better and see what happens.
Certainly, and Jacobs here early on getting 6 points, and a big reason that they've gotten those 6 points early on is Jaden Henderson, who's had some fast break opportunities. And it's nice when you have a forward who can certainly dribble the basketball as well, as you were alluding to earlier.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's always good when you have a set that you want to run on the first possession, and it's a clean alley-oop for your best player. That helps him with his confidence. Everything goes up from there. He defends better, he rebounds better, he passes the ball better. It's always good to get your best player going early.
This is only game 4 of an 8-game set today. Game 5 and 6 we'll have for you, both Rick Williams and I. We have Waubonsie Valley and Peyton coming up at 3, and then at 4 it will be 4:30 it will be Jefferson and South Elgin. Certainly some good basketball action here today in the afternoon slot. The press break is successful for King. Pass inside, and before Isaiah Kelly can get a layup attempt, he draws. It's travel. 6-4 the score here, just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
King coming out, extending this pressure now. They got it all the way up to 3/4 court. Jacobs not handling it great. They want you to go to the sideline. If you go to the sideline, you're playing their game, and that's exactly what they do.
And it forces a turnover there, so 6-4 the score with 2:50 now left here in the first quarter. Kick into the corner. The drive now into the lane, and the layup attempt by Reynolds goes down.
Again, that high post look. Very dangerous place to get the ball, and King doing a good job attacking from that point.
6-6 the score here, 2:30 and counting in the first quarter. And we got a foul on the drive. The ball will stay with Jacobs. A little bit of body there, it appears, as Jalen Bedell picks up a foul. That's his first and the team's second here early on. Jacobs with the basketball. And it's Ramsey with it.
A little confusion here on the set.
Kick into the corner. Ramsey with it. Being guarded tightly there by Bedell. Back up top. A long 3 from McCoy goes down.
That's the first old bag of the game, and that's what they've been looking for. They've got some good looks. It's good to see one finally drop for them.
Jacobs now with a 9-6 cushion. Will drive into the lane, and the layup goes down. Nice move there from Isaiah Kelly.
Again, more pressure at the rim from King. That's what they want to do. They want to drive that ball right at the rim and force you to foul.
9-8 now the score. Jacobs with the lead.
Made basket. They're in that pressure package again, and again, get a hand on the ball.
There's the turnover, and the layup is good. And Isaiah Kelly with another. And it's 10-9 King, their first lead of the day.
Jacobs is going to have to do a better job handling this pressure. Move that ball side to side, force that defense to rotate.
This presses a little bit of pressure here on Jacobs, and that's a deflection out of bounds, and it will stay with the Eagles as Jaden Henderson rechecks back into the game. A 10-9 lead for Jacobs. Basketball now, and an alley-oop attempt and a lay-in. Nice move there from Henderson. And it's now 11-10. King with the basketball now, and it's Gibbs. Gibbs with it with 50 seconds left here in the quarter. There's a pass back outside, and with the basketball now is Brown. Driving to the lane, layup right hand is good. Nice move there from Jalen Bedell, and it is now a 12-11 lead for King. So Henderson will pass it across there, finds Kelly, kicks it back outside. 3-ball right wing is no good there from McCoy, and the rebound goes to King back the other way. Pass inside. Kicks it back out. That's a 3-ball from Bedell, and that is good. It's now a 15-11 King lead, 3 seconds and 2. Deep pass down low, layup is good. Max Steck getting that one to count as the quarter expires. And it's a 15-13 lead for King after 1 quarter of play.
That's a well-played quarter by both teams. King is trying to force the pressure. They're trying to get the game up and down with the trap. But Jacob's doing a pretty good job handling, and it's always good to have a buzzer beater at the end of the quarter.
Reminder that replays are brought to you by the Bear Family McDonald's Restaurants, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Now to a break.
Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-price wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of fun.
All right. This quarter is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings, or try a tasty burger or a wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I can go for some wings right now myself.
Yes, they got 2 locations in Algonquin and in Crystal Lake. Let's go ahead and take a look at a Bear Family McDonald replay. And we'll do that at a later point here as we get started here in the second quarter. Jacobs only trailing by 2. Here, 15-13 lead for King. And back up top, swung back outside, it's Henderson.
Henderson playing with pace, getting his team under control.
And the errant pass goes out of bounds, and the ball will belong to King.
Communication so important, both on offense and defense.
Now let's go ahead and look at that replay of that give and go they had earlier on, where Henderson passed it outside to McCoy, and then that alley-oop pass inside the lay-in.
That's the same play they started the quarter with, the same play they ended the quarter with. That's just good basketball. Well done by Coach.
King up by 2 still. It's a 15-13 lead. A deep jumper from about 12, and that is good. A nice jump shot there from the big guy in Devarian Reynolds. Henderson now with it. King trapped in the corner, and now too much contact there, and Kelly will pick up a foul in the corner. Nice idea there against Henderson, but just a little bit too much body.
King had him in good spot there. You don't want to foul when you have him in the corner. The ball across the corner. They go down there, and they're at your mercy. King with the bailout foul.
Checking back into the game now is Balcom for Jacobs. And that pass is up to Henderson.
This is a good matchup here. You got to love the way Jalen Bedell is competing on defense. He's taking this matchup with Henderson personal.
Balcom throws it back outside. Leahy throws it over to McCoy. McCoy over to Henderson. Henderson back up to McCoy. Good job here from King to keep the ball outside the three-point arc. And now McCoy drives, swings it back up top to Steck. Steck throws it back outside, and a 3-ball from McCoy, and that's good. His second of the game already, and it's a 17-16 lead for King.
Those sharpshooters, man, those are so good to have on any basketball team. They can really extend the floor.
A little bit of contact there against Jacobs, so 2 shots upcoming for King. As Kelly will get a chance to shoot again. The foul is against Steck for Jacobs. That's his first, and the team's fourth. And that free throw is no good. The score is 17-16 in favor of King.
We got to keep watching this free throw line. I don't want to keep harking on it, but if this game remains close, King's not going to be happy with all these opportunities they're leaving at the stripe.
And that free throw goes down, and King now leads 18-16. That's just a trap, and Henderson loses control, but fortunately goes back to them. McCoy again for 3. Nope. And Henderson battles for a rebound, and it's going to stay with Jacobs. So good battle there by Henderson as well as Gibbs for King, and the Golden Eagles will keep the basketball.
Good job by Jacobs looking for the hot hand. They see McCoy's got 2 to drop. Now they're looking for him intentionally to see if they can get another.
Bounce play is deflected and stolen away. Here comes King back the other way. Brown, skip pass across, back up top. Swung back around to Gibbs, right side 3-ball. It's an air ball, and Jacobs with the rebound. Henderson back the other way. Throws a pass on the right side now, and Balcom is fouled with 5:57 left here in the second quarter. King with an 18-16 lead.
Andrew Balcom there with a nice ball fake before he drives. Always a good way to get your defense off balance. Give him a little ball fake.
So with the basketball now, it's McCoy throwing it back up top to Henderson.
King showing their man-to-man, and here comes that backdoor play. They're ready for it this time.
Henderson up top. Nice shot fake. Drives into the lane, throws it back up top, McCoy. McCoy drives in, throws it back outside to Balcom. Balcom, shot fake, kicks it back out, McCoy for 3. Yes! Okay. How about Matt McCoy here early on from downtown? He's got 3 threes, and Jacobs back up by 1.
With that shot, he becomes now the leading scorer for Jacobs, and that's how quickly it can happen when you've got a good shot like that.
King College coming back. Prep is coming back the other way, drive into the lane, and a travel before any contact, and the ball will belong to Jacobs yet again. So going back here and taking a look at that last 3-point shot there for McCoy. It's a good ball fake there, and then he got right back outside and was able to pop the 3.
It's a nice closeout over a high stretch hand, but he's seen 2 go in, and he's feeling good. Nice shot.
And McCoy with the basketball. Kicks it back out. McCoy swings it left side. Balcom pass inside, and he'll get the basketball back, lays it up, and misses. And rebound for Jacobs. Balcom, nice pass inside, layup, good and a foul. Lions with the lay-in, and Balcom had a couple of fortunate bounces, but he made it work in the end.
And that's what you want. Not everything's going to be pretty in this sport. You just got to scrap your way to some baskets, and Jacobs did a good job staying with that. See if they can convert the end one here.
Hayes comes back in for Jacobs as Balcom will take a seat. That's the first foul against King's Charles Johnson. And the 5th team foul as that free throw goes down.
Again, remember, Jacobs came out with 3 early fouls in the first quarter, and they're only at 4 here for the half, so they've done a good job of containing to get out fouling.
The ball is deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with King. As Jacobs back up by 4 here to seesaw battle here early on. As Jalen Bedell will check in for King. Ball being inbounded up top is Daquan Mims, a junior forward, playing the low post now. Coming back up to try to set a screen. Kick out right side. Kelly from downtown. Nope. And Henderson coming back the other way.
There he is out in the break, in the open floor where he's at his best.
McCoy throws a pass inside to Lyons. Back up top. 3-ball from Leahy. Yes. Another 3 for Jacobs, and they're back up by 7 here. 25-18 with 4:06 here left in quarter number 2.
Shooting is contagious. That's what happens when one person gets hot and everybody gets hot.
Drive into the lane, and that shot is deflected, and here comes Jacobs back to the way. McCoy drives, and a foul on the drive there. 3:50 now left here in the second. Jacobs still up by 7. It's going to be Kelly's 2nd foul, the team's 6th. So free throws the rest of the way here for Jacobs. The first half, that is, as Hayes with the basketball, swings it right side. On the dribble now is McCoy. Drives into the lane, deflected. Kept alive there by Leahy. Long skip pass, and he finds his man Henderson. Back up top, finds Hayes. And there are no rushes. Jacobs' offense here.
By the coaching there to get his team under control. Look for something very specific here, see what they do. Ball at the high post.
And now with it is Henderson, left side. Swings it back up top, a 3-ball from McCoy. Not that time, and the rebound goes to King.
A little set we call elevator screen. You set up 2 doors, and you let you shoot it through, and that's after he gets through, you close the doors.
Float
executed by Jacobs.
A floater going back the other way by Gibbs, missed, and it goes out of bounds. King will keep the basketball.
That's a coach recognizing that he's got his senior guard has a guard, so he called the set specifically for him.
Layup attempt, and it gets the friendly roll and one. Nice lay in there from Devarian Reynolds, and he gets the friendly roll. The foul's going to be on Henderson. That's his first and the team's fifth.
More strong play inside by King.
Free throws missed, and a rebound is off of Lyons, and it will stay with King.
Now this is multiple times today where Jacobs has failed to come up with the ball after a missed free throw. You have to get the ball on your defensive rebounding opportunities.
Just a quick break here for a moment as the ball will be inbounded. And we got a stoppage in play here as it's going to be a foul against Jacobs.
And that's just Reynolds imposing his will inside. Just being strong, sealing for good position, and drawing fouls. Good job.
And Lyons will pick up his second foul, and he'll have to take a seat. So there's a potential swing moment here in this first half as King can crawl right back into this with Jacobs' hot start from the outside, draining 4 threes here early on. 3 ball, left side is no good, and a nice defensive play there for Jacobs as Hayes forces the turnover.
Big heads-up play. Always looking to do whatever it takes to get the ball for your team. Well done.
So Jacobs playing this 1:30 slot. We have Waubonsie Valley and Peyton Prep here coming up momentarily. Jacobs still up by 5. Kick outside. McCoy, why not? Again, yes. Matt McCoy with his 4th 3. 12 points here so far, and a 28-20 lead for Jacobs.
That was the best possession that Jacobs has had against the 1-2-2 pressure of King. They did a really good job penetrating the middle of the floor. That opens up the shooters in the corners, and McCoy has it going.
Pass inside and a turnover. Jacobs will get the ball back.
Some sloppy play here in the second quarter by King, and coach realizing it does a good job calling timeout, trying to get his guys together.
Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Austin Anderson, Coach Rick Williams here. At what point does the defense adjust potentially from being in that zone? Because they're giving up a lot of those threes there in the corner.
Well, you see, it's so early in the year. What they're doing is what they want to do, which is they're going to play man on any missed possessions. But only after any made basket or dead ball, they're going to set up into that zone and try to create some pressure. They did a good job early. I mean, they caused some turnovers early, so you don't want to go away with it just because you've given them a couple threes here. But they just got to tighten it up.
How about the start here for Matt McCoy? 4 threes, that 5 total threes for Jacobs. That's how they've gotten this 28-20 lead. So after this, we'll have Waubonsie and Peyton Prep at 3. And so now we're going to have a replay here of this last 3-point shot that was taken.
Take a look at the penetration by Jake. That's what covers it up. You can get to the middle of the floor against this 12, whether it's by the dribble or by the pass. You're going to open up shooters in the corners, and if they can hit them, that's a tough defense to stay in that 12. There's a lot of vulnerability in the corners.
So with an 8-point lead, so Waubonsie and Peyton are at 3 o'clock, and then Jefferson and South Elgin at 4:30. And then Jeff Myers and Jim Hinkle will step in for the 6 o'clock and 7:30 games. Dixon and Prairie Ridge and Johnsburg and Barrington. This year, unfortunately, I don't have a game slot to see Johnsburg for Zach Toussaint shooting some outside threes. He's certainly a talent up there in Johnsburg. As Jacobs will take the ball in the inbound here, facing the press, and they're going to go ahead and break it. Hayes crossing that timeline, now drives into the lane, stops, flips it back up top. King wanting a walk there, they won't get it.
It's always a controversial call when you do the jump stop and then take that extra pivot step. It is actually a legal step, but it doesn't look good.
Basketball now. Henderson flips it back up top to McCoy. And it's swung back around. Anderson back to Henderson. Henderson back up top, finds McCoy. McCoy stops, pops a 3, no good. And the rebound.
We refer to in basketball as a heat check.
That is a heat check, and certainly he's done well when he's open, but a little bit forced there. And they still have an 8-point lead, though, as King comes across the timeline with Bedell. Throws it off to Reynolds inside. Nice layup, count it, and a foul. Isaiah Kelly gets the finish.
That's over. McCoy says, I'll take your new school 3 against this old school 3-pointer. And 1.
Kelly will get the shoot. And that free throw is good.
There we go. Converting our free throws. That'll get us back in the game if I'm King.
Well, it's back down to 5. It's 28-23. On the dribble drive now, Hayes throws it back up top to Henderson. A minute 18 left here in the half. Henderson driving into the lane, kicks it out right side. 3 ball, good! The second 3 now for Leahy, and the 6th of the half now for Jacobs, and they're back up by 8.
And who was that 3-pointer set up by again? Jaden Henderson doing a good job penetrating with a purpose.
He's really been the threat here, scoring and
Nice
passing
pivot.
the ball, as that layup's no good. Battling for another chance there is Reynolds. Ball deflected out of bounds, stays with King.
That was a guard, a 5'10" guard, Ken Gibbs, over there on the baseline with a really good, strong post move to the baseline. Didn't get the foul call, but it's nice to see guards with versatility to their game.
Back up top, the Jaguars have it with 45 seconds left in the half. As Bedell puts it back up top, finding Brown. Brown brings it back out. Bedell from downtown, no. Rebound goes to Jacobs, back the other way. Hayes crossing into timeline. Driving into the lane, nice pass inside. Henderson lays it in. What a feed there from Hayes. Coming back the other way, it's Gibbs driving. And we got a push foul up against Jacobs.
That's a great look inside from Kelly. I'm sorry, from Hayes into Jaden, and Jaden converting.
The lead up to 10 now for Jacobs here late in the half. Free throw upcoming now for the Jaguars, and that's missed. And the rebound goes to Henderson and Jacobs. Henderson crossing the timeline, calling out his play.
You have to appreciate the patience and the pace in which Jaden plays with. He waits for the pick, going to get off that pick and roll.
A little too much contact there on that steal attempt, and a foul to be called against Gibbs. And that'll put Henderson up for 1 in the bonus. Balcom will check in here late in the half.
Now, if I'm King, I'm down 10. I want to make sure I go into the locker room down 10. I do not want to give up a basket here. But we're going to the free throw line, so
7th team fouls, the 1 in the bonus opportunity now for Henderson. And he gets it. He'll get one more chance here. The lead extended to 11 now for Jacobs. Certainly a half that has been very solid for Jacobs all around, including a lot of 3-point attempts, making 6 threes here in this opening half. And that free throw goes down. 12-point cushion now for Jacobs. 4.5 seconds left here in the half. 3 seconds and 2. They're going to have to heave it at the horn. No good. It was close there from Reynolds, but no good. But certainly a great first half here for Jacobs. So we'll go. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at one of the most recent shots now here for Jacobs. Is that 3 ball from the right side as well, the pass, excuse me, the pass underneath. I thought Leahy was going to go up the shot. And now we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and be back here for a pre.
We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Blaze and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Welcome to the Carpentry with Integrity halftime show with Carpentry with Integrity providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and Houzz. That's Houzz. Coach, any thoughts on how the first half went?
Yeah, I mean, it's a well-played half by both teams, really. They're both doing what it is that they want to do. Jacobs wants to take their time. They want to run their sets. Jake Henderson plays with a certain pace. He's not going to let you speed him up at all. He's playing a really good, efficient game. King, on the other hand, they want it to push the pressure. They want to get at you in the four corners. They want to trap. They want to get out and run, get layups. And as you can see, the reason why is that they're not the strongest shooting team here in the tournament. And then you can see that by their three-point percentage and their free throw percentage here in the first half. McCoy comes in, gets hot, hits three early, and then his buddy number 14, Zach Leahay, responds with two as well. And then McCoy adds a fourth one there late in the second quarter. Sharp shooting, slow, efficient, paced play is the reason why Jacobs has a 12-point lead.
It's a 35-23 lead for Jacobs here at halftime. We'll go ahead and take our break and be back here in a few minutes for the start of the second half. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. We're back here for the second half. Austin Anderson here, along with the coach Rick Williams, as it's a 35-23 lead for Jacobs. A lot of that has to do with their great outside shooting and the penetration and kickouts there from Henderson in the first half.
This is one of the best parts about being a coach. It's this third quarter. It's a time to adjust based off of whatever your game plan was coming in. You're down 12, okay, what are we gonna do? Okay, we're up 12, okay, what are we gonna do? So I'm gonna be really interested to see how both teams come out here in the third quarter in this first 4 minutes or so.
So Jacobs is listed as the home team, and they are in the road brown uniforms, and the score is 35-23. Jacobs with the lead.
It's always a good sign whenever you see the team coming in right when the team starts. That was a hefty halftime speech, let's say.
Most certainly, you'd have to only imagine, as we found out ourselves. I mean, it's quite a lengthy building walk here from Jacobs, so very well they could have gotten out of the locker room in 2.5 minutes, and it just took them all the way till now to get here.
I'm thinking that was more of a coach having something to say to his team.
Fair enough. So King with the basketball here, down by 12 to start off this third quarter. Ken Gibbs with it, passes it off to Bedell. Now a pass inside, stolen away, and now here comes Jacobs back to the way. Henderson with a nice move to lay in. Jaden Henderson with the ball faking going up strong there.
Good. Not the way you want to start the half of King, but that's a good response here to get right to the rim.
Kelly with the finish. Makes it 37-25 now. Jacobs with the lead. As Henderson has it. Passes out to the outside now for McCoy.
And with the backdoor play, King doing a good job saying, all right, you got me twice, that's enough of that.
Henderson now swings it back outside. McCoy has 4 threes already now for Jacobs. Kick out left side to Balcom. Balcom skip pass outside. Henderson for 3. Yes! He's done everything but make a 3, and now he's done that, and it's 40-25 Jacobs here early on in the third.
If this isn't one of the easiest 15-point games I've ever seen in a high school game, I mean, he's just silky smooth, nothing rushed. 15 points, I don't know, what is he, 7 for 8 from the floor?
Has to be very close to something along those lines. His foul call there is he has 15. Matt McCoy has 12. And now let's go ahead and take a look at a recent replay brought to you by Fair Family Restaurants.
Nice.
And a 3-ball.
Cross-court pass. And Jaden Henderson showing the complete game. He can rebound it, he can pass it, he can finish it inside. And he's been working on that distance shot. If he can knock that down consistently.
So it's a
dangerous
15-point lead for Jacobs. Kick out left side, dribbling into the lane. Losing possession is Bedell, and now here comes Jacobs back the other way. Drive into the lane. Layup by Balcom is good with the left hand.
The body angle that Balcom took on that layup was near professional level. I mean, he got to the defender's body as early as he possibly could to create his best angle to attack, and that's well done.
6:15 now left in this third, and Jacobs up by 17. A 3-ball from the right side, no good. And here come the Golden Eagles back the other way. Henderson with it.
This one's going to get away from King here if they don't get themselves together. They need some stops, and they need some conversions here at the rim. That's what they're best at. These three-pointers are not their strength. Leahy
from downtown, yes, that's his third 3 of the game. 45-25, Jacobs with a 20-point cushion.
Speaking of strength, though, Leahy is joining McCoy to add some long-distance attack to what Jacobs is doing, and they're shooting the ball really well today.
Pass up to the left side now. Bedell, and now it's deflected by Jacobs, and it will stay with King, trailing by 20, their largest deficit of the day. King 10-4 in the season, 2-2 in conference. Jacobs 5-8, 2-3. Certainly a tough Fox Valley conference that Jacobs is playing in. It's a tough competition here at the tournament specifically.
I mean, this is my first time seeing them live. I have been following them a little bit and seeing their record. It's not where they want it to be, definitely not as strong as they were last year, but I see right here a team that can win some ball games. They just have to put it together. Henderson
and a foul. 17 looking for more for Henderson on the day.
And they can certainly ride the back of that young man to a much stronger second half. He's going to play like this every night.
Substitute now for King as Javante McKenzie checks in. So now Now let's go ahead and take a look at that last layup here from Henderson, going coast to coast, and then that left hand goes up strong.
I mean, he's in the open court, so he can finish right, can finish left. That's tough to defend. If you know where a guy's going to go, then you can lead him that way, but he's so versatile, so long. Smooth athlete, fun to watch.
A lot of games still coming today. We have Waubonsie and Peyton Prep at 3 o'clock. That'll be a good matchup between two solid teams. And then Jefferson and South Elgin at 4:30. Henderson looking for his 18th point at the line and gets it. 48-25 now, Jacob with the lead.
Jacobs trying to put their foot on the neck here. They're showing some pressure in response. See how King handles that.
Having trouble now in the front court. Getting possession is Gibbs. Tries to throw it inside, does to Bedell. Right-handed layup, yes, and a foul.
This has been my favorite player to watch here for King. I'm glad to see him get some offensive success. He's been digging down and playing some really good defense. You always want to see those guys get rewarded on the offensive end.
Great body control to get that layup after the contact. Fouls against Jacobs and R.J. Anderson. And the free throw goes down. And the deficit's back to 20. 48-28, Jacobs with the lead. 5 minutes now left here in the third. Long skip pass.
Showing that pressure. Jacobs doing a good job handling, getting the ball to Jaden, but there's my defender.
There it is. It's Bedell driving in the lane, and he gets blocked to the backside nicely by Hayes. Battle for possession, and it's out of bounds off King, and the ball belongs to Jacobs. Great defensive effort there from Jacobs.
Hayes is their starting guard, and he hasn't done much on this game offensively, but that's a nice play to make up for the turnover there and to get back and make a good defensive stop.
Long skip pass to Henderson. Flips it across now to Hayes. Pass deflected, but kept alive by Leahy. Outside, McCoy. No. And King back the other way. A good defensive attempt and a great save, but not good enough as Hayes is ruled to be out of bounds.
It's the best part of high school sports.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the last drive by Bedell, the and one, getting that good body. The block, I'm sorry. That's a great block there from Hayes coming in from the backside.
If you see the way Jaden defended that, he knew that his help man was coming, so he had no reason to foul. He got his hands up, walked through, and that puts the pressure on the offensive player to make the play. And then Hayes with a good defensive stop.
Gibbs drives into the lane, now throws it off to Bedell. Fading jumper, it's good.
Don't show him the Dirk, number 11. Nice shot. Dirk Nowitzki off 1 foot, falling away. You don't see that from 5'10" guards very often, but that's what he does.
He's certainly a tall 5'10", to say the least. Just seems like he has, his arm strength and everything. He really has a presence beyond that height. Now inside, layup, count it, and a foul. That's R.J. Anderson off a great feed from James Hayes. 50-30 to score in favor of Jacobs. And a couple free throws upcoming. And looks like, I thought they were going to call a 30-second timeout, but they are not. So a couple free throw here for the and one for Anderson. And misses. Rebound to King. The Jaguars coming back the other way. Brown with it. Dribble drive into the lane, and we got a foul up top. Blocking foul with 3:44 now left, and Jacobs with a 20-point cushion.
And that's what I would do if I'm King. I mean, I know it's a 20-point lead. You have the tendency to think, oh, let's get this back with 3-point shooting. If I'm coach, I'm telling my team, attack the rim, attack the rim.
3:39 now left here in the third. A 20-point lead for Jacobs. Gibbs with it. Pass inside. Brown spinning, gets blocked, and the second chance gets in.
There it is. You attack the rim for King. Good things happen, even if it's fluky play. It's still been the best attack that they've had is getting that ball inside.
Charles Johnson just getting maybe a finger on it, but enough to get it up and into the basket. The deficit's down to 18. And a turnover. It's McKenzie with a pass nearly over and back, and now they do call it.
Can't do that.
Johnson was, when he jumped, was well behind the half-court mark and didn't establish possession on the front course. That's an over and back. A late call, but a good one.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the guy who caught the ball, but it's the one who passed it. You never want to leave your feet to make a pass. That's just old school fundamentals. Keep 2 feet on the floor when you're making your passes. That way, if it's not open, you can pull it back. When you leap like that, you've got to know where you're going. Coach and the officials having a little bit of conversation. I've had 1 or 2 of those in my time.
Most certainly.
Always seem to have more of them when I'm on the losing side.
Yeah. Sure. Every good coach has a few words for the officials every so often. It's a 18-point lead right now for Jacobs here with 3 minutes left here in the quarter. Anderson driving and a foul. Trying to get that shot up, and a little too much contact from McKenzie, and Anderson will shoot a pair.
Well, what that is that's Devarian Reynolds just reaching, not wanting to sit down and defend. If he sits down and defends there, I don't think that 30 gets to the rim on him. As soon as you make an attempt to reach, then you're just hoping the offense doesn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, the first free throw upcoming. And it's missed. Jacobs has been pretty good at the free throw line today. A rare miss for the Eagles, as they certainly in a good spot right now. Trying to pick up their first win of the tournament and their 6th win on the season, and missing that free throw there is Anderson. King coming back to the way.
Yeah, overall, I would say Jacobs is happy with their percentages. I mean, they have to be shooting the ball well from free throw line, 3-point line, mid-range. The only time that they've had struggles is with turnovers. If they cannot turn the ball over like that, they can run away with this game, as they are.
A couple times now where they've had the sloppy pass, and fortunately for Jacobs that time, it got deflected out of bounds. The ball's inbound, it's Henderson, and he's fouled. Each team already with a hefty amount of fouls in the half. That's already 4 on King. I think they just put the foul on the wrong side of the scoreboard, but that's okay. 2:37 now left here in quarter number 3, and a 50-32 lead for Jacobs. Henderson stopping and popping, nope. And the rebound goes to King back the other way as Gibbs with it. Gibbs.
Here we are, late in the 3rd quarter, and that is the first shot I could say from Jaden that was a 4 shot. Every other shot he's taken today has come within the flow of the offense. That time he tries to get himself going. Nothing wrong with that, but you've got to make those.
Drive and a foul. Good contact there from Jacobs to prevent a shot opportunity from Raheem Brown, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Be sure to stick around here today. Got a lot of action still to come. Waubonsie and Peyton Prep at 3. At 4:30, it's Jefferson and South Elgin. And then we'll hand it off to Jeff Myers and Jim Hinkle for the 6 o'clock Dixon Prairie Ridge and the 7:30 Johnsburg Barrington.
There's more than one reason why this is the most wonderful time of the year. It's holidays, and I hope everyone had a great holiday with your families, but it's also lots of good basketball happening all over the state as high school teams look to take the Christmas tournaments and get some extra work in with their guys and prepare for what is the playoff run coming down here in January and February.
We're fortunate to be at one of probably the busiest tournaments, you'd have to say, here in the state with 16 teams and a varsity freshman and sophomore schedule that's all day long. It's a massive undertaking that Jacobs takes on every year, but always done very well. Where the basketball now is McCoy.
Yeah, you got to love the Hinkle tournament. It's just been great for the state. Look at Jaden again.
Henderson from very deep, and it's a 53-33 lead for Jacobs.
Again, just a smooth, easy, efficient 21 points for Jaden.
Brown for 2 makes it 53-35.
Brown with what I like to call a dirty 2-pointer, shooting around 17 feet, not getting the 3 points.
And kick out 3 ball. McCoy doesn't like this side apparently as much, and here comes King the other way as Gibbs drives, lays it up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it goes to Leahy. Getting pressured, but maintains possession. Nearly double dribbled there, but apparently not. As he gets trapped, flips it back up ahead to McCoy. Up top now, it's Anderson. Drives into the lane, stops, throws it back out, deflected, and stolen away. Here comes King back the other way. Brown passes it off. Reynolds can't make it happen.
Reynolds has got to finish that. He's a big, strong guy. Oh, Jaden
Henderson,
a little confused there.
Yeah, he was trying to avoid the charge and just threw it up wildly, but fortunately for Jacobs, King turns it over right away. It was nearly a nice play. He was just trying to avoid the potential charge, but just was a step further away, I think, than he thought he was. But anyways, a timeout on the floor. So let's go ahead and thank one of our sponsors, and Tom the Plumber. As Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit him online at tomtheplumber.inc.com. Nearly ending this third quarter in a 53-35 lead for Jacobs, and really from the early parts of the second quarter, they just taken control with good penetration and good shooting.
This is one of those times in the game where the scoreboard is the least best friend of both teams. If one team looks up at the scoreboard, starts to feel a sense of comfort because they're up 18, other teams sense a sense of defeat because they're down. What you want to tell your teams is don't look up there, let's play the sport. Let's get better every possession, and let's get back in the game one possession at a time.
As you saw in that last replay, which is brought to you by Bear Family Restaurant, McDonald's, another three from Jaden Henderson, who's been fantastic. 21 points so far in the day. We've seen some high 20s in the last couple of days here. That Dixon-Barrington game certainly was one. Both teams had a player north of 25 points. That was a thrilling one yesterday, but here Jacobs is trying to hold on to an 18-point cushion. Doing a good job of clock management here, trying to get the last shot of the quarter.
Well, they've got Riley Anderson, number 30, in the middle of the floor. And when he's getting it with opportunities to score, but he's not taking advantage of it.
Hayes loses control. King running out of time, but they have possession. A deep three nearly makes it off the back iron. Henderson pass deflected, and with 6/10 left, Jacobs is just going to have to do a mini tip here.
This last minute has definitely reminded us that we are watching high school basketball. Both teams playing a little sloppy, a little under control, out of control, I should say.
At the horn, no good.
Got away with a foul there, in my opinion. I would not suggest trying to block 3-point shots with 1 second.
So we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and when we return in the fourth quarter, you're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We are nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
And we're back here from the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Austin Anderson here and Coach Rick Williams of Elgin Academy alongside me. And 8 minutes left here in quarter number 4, the beginning of the fourth, where Jacobs is holding an 18-point lead over King.
18 points in the fourth quarter. We got 8 minutes left to play. But as you alluded to earlier, this is not necessarily about one game. This is about building something for the entire season, for the rest of the tournament. So you want your guys to play this 8 minutes out hard and continue to improve every possession.
A long season. Sometimes you look at the microscope of Christmas tournaments and you realize it's just a slew of scheduled games before you have the big conference games and eventually the state tournaments later on. 53-35 to lead for Jacobs. And the Golden Eagles are 8 minutes away of fairly certainly probably getting this win, and as you were saying earlier, certainly don't want to be looking at the scoreboard too much. Just play basketball. As McCoy with the basketball throws it back up top to Henderson.
With that said, you can see Jacobs is going to play with a little bit of a delay here. They have no reason to rush. If King stays in this man-to-man, they're certainly going to have a hard time getting them to rush.
McCoy now with it. Dribbles in towards the lane. Waits, flips it back up top. Leahy with it. Dribbling around, 7:21 now left here in the fourth. No shot clock in the high school game either, so Jacobs might take their sweet time every possession as they lose possession there. Gibbs coming back to the way. Nice outlet pass. Bedell lays it in.
I'm really enjoying watching Bedell compete. He's just all over the floor defensively. Then he gets out into the break and runs. You never know. A few more of those, we can turn this game around.
And that pass is errant and goes out of bounds. Ball belongs to King here with 6:50 now left here in the fourth.
And coach making some time subs here. Well done. You don't want guys here that can't handle pressure, can't play with a sense of poise with a guy all over them, because that's what it's going to be like this last 6 minutes of the game.
Jacobs seems to have a very good depth on their bench, being able to roll 4 or 5 guys off the bench and go back the other way, and now a charge. Jalen Ramsey standing in there taking the charge.
Coach's best friend, the offensive foul. When your guy steps up and takes a charge, you absolutely love that. It's putting himself second, the team first. It's a big play.
And there's a trap, and Jacobs with the basketball now. It's Balcom crossing the timeline, or waiting to, as he's getting double-teamed. And they're going to have a trouble getting across, but they barely do. Pass into the corner. A 3-ball from McCoy. How about that? Breaking the double team and finding McCoy for another 3, and Jacobs is back up by 19. It's 56-37.
I don't want to age myself, but in my day, a 3-on-1 break like that is almost always going to end in a layup. But 2018, those are 3-pointers.
And the pass inside towards Balcom.
They're always good when they go in. And conversely, Balcom there, he's on a 2-on-1, and he's looking to pass. He's got to go up and finish that ball.
How much Steph Curry has changed the game of basketball in the last 15 years, I tell you what. So 5:50 now left here in the fourth. Up top now, Balcom getting guarded, makes a nice move, goes up, misses. And we got a foul on the rebound. A loose ball foul against Jacobs.
No question, Balcom wants that one back. I don't think he realized just how open he was when he turned the corner there. You could see a little frustration on his voice with the missed layup opportunity, but he's played a good ball game. A lot of times you're playing a good ball game and it doesn't necessarily show up in the stat line, but he's been competing, he's been making some nice plays. He had that early assist inside to Jaden, so he's having a good game.
Up top now, it's Brown off the dribble, pass inside, ball deflected, Jacobs coming back to the way. It's Balcom leading the charge. In the lane, layup, and he gets blocked. Nice rejection there from Isaiah Kelly. Maybe that's why Jacobs opts for the 3 on those fast breaks. Ball will be inbounded now. A long outlet pass, and it's deflected but recovered there by McCoy. Just 5 minutes remaining in this one, as we await the Waubonsie Valley game coming up here momentarily. It's Waubonsie Valley and Peyton Prep. Certainly some good action expected in that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to spending some more time watching some more basketball, talking about these young guys and making sure we call out what's going well for each one of them and maybe give them some pointers on how to get better when they watch the film.
4:45 now left here in the fourth. Drive, layup, no, rebound. Going back the other way. Kelly with it. To Brown. He'll pop a 3. Short. Rebound to Jacobs. It's McCoy. McCoy with 15, all on 3s today. Throws it now to Ramsey. Back up top towards Henderson. Over to Ramsey. He drives. Right-handed layup. Can't get the English to go, and now here comes King back to the way. Kelly drives, spins, right hand, nope. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
If I'm the coach of King and I see that he's doing it here, I'm really unhappy with that middle drive penetration. You're losing the game by 19, and you're giving up layups to the other team. It just simply can't happen. You've got to sit down and force these guys to shoot from the outside. And that was just lazy defense, and the coach isn't happy about it. Looks like a sub's coming in.
And the free throw is good. As Brown will get checked out, and coming in for him will be Laquan Mims. Jacobs making a few subs too, including Zach Leahy entering the game.
Leahy's done a good job with his 4 games today. It's not just the 3-point shooting. He's handled the pressure as well as any of the guards here for Jacobs. So bringing him into this game here is a good substitution.
56-39, Jacobs. with a nice cushion of 17 with 4 minutes to go. Balcom throws it back up top, and it's McCoy.
Get a flash, there's a flash.
Leahy from about 12, no. And the rebound goes to King back the other way. Nice play from Kelly to retain possession, lays it in. The pass was behind him, but he was able to maneuver to get the ball and lay it in. A big trap here from the Jaguars. Balcom drives, pass inside, a good shot fake there from Steck, and they'll go to the line. 3:27 left now here in the fourth, and a 15-point lead for the Eagles. Free throw goes in, making a 57-41 lead for Jacob. Eric January coming in for King.
Interesting sub there. McCoy and Lehigh being replaced by Ramsey and Hayes. I thought McCoy and Lehigh were doing a good job with the pressure. Let's see how Ramsey and Hayes handle it.
King with 3 minutes to try to muster up some offense here, as Bedell nearly turns it over on the over and back, but keeps it alive. Here's Gibbs driving, and too much body there from Steck. He'll go to the line.
Gibbs does a good job getting position in the middle of the floor, making himself available. Whenever your teammate picks up his dribble, he needs you guys to pick him up and get open for him. Gibbs does a good job doing that there.
That free throw is missed from Gibbs. One more coming. Makes that.
I'm the coach at King. As soon as I get this stat book after the game, the first stat I'm looking at is our free throw attempts. I want to see how many we made, how many we missed. I want to point that out to our team to make sure they understand that we're in this game. We win this game if we convert it to one.
Coming into today, King with a 52% free throw percentage.
The only way you're going to win a lot of basketball games with that percentage is if you get out and run. If you turn teams over, you get out and run, get easy opportunities, then you don't have to rely on that free throw shot. I think King's had a good job doing that early here in the season. You can see signs of that even in this game, but to do that for a sustained amount of time against a good team like Jacobs, that's hard to do.
The good news for King is that they will advance to the semifinals of the tournament, even with today's result, assuming they can't make the comeback. They will win Pool 1 by virtue of a head-to-head tiebreak over Streamwood. Layup with the right hand is no good, and the rebound stays with King. Jump shot there from Mims, no good, and the rebound inside there of January, and we got a foul against Jacobs.
And they have a chance to progress in the tournament if they can impose their will, their style of play on whichever game they play. Pressure the ball, get out, run, cause turnovers, play in the open court. There's good teams here in the tournament.
And you may get a pretty quick scouting report of their opponent next game, as you have Waubonsie Valley. If they win the next game, which we have for you, they will play King in the semifinal, the 7:30 game on Friday. So they have a lot to play for in our next game, as they have a matchup against Peyton Prep. And that would be and if Peyton Prep can win, then they force a three-way tie in Pool 3, which then the free throw percentage comes into play. So a lot of things still at stake here in the final day of pool play as that free throw goes down. And it's now a 59-44 game. Jacobs with the lead.
Pressure here. Nice job by Hayes.
Hayes gets it across. Steck with it back up top, and Henderson with it. Dribble drive into the lane. He goes up, and a little bit of body there from Mims with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and Jacobs leading by 15.
Henderson does a good job getting to the middle of the floor where he's got better angles, opens up, attacks the rim, and then takes good contact and see if he can convert here at the line.
Free throw up, and good. 60-44.
22 points for number 22. He has led his team here to a victory if they can hold on here in the last 2 minutes and 33 seconds. But he's played exceptionally well today. His coach, his teammates, his legendary dad from Elgin, they've all got to be proud of him today.
Turnover from King there on the inbounds. 3 players in double figures for Jacobs. You have Henderson, Matt McCoy, and Zach Leahy, each with over 10 points today. Leahy with 11. 3 of those baskets were 3-pointers. 5 threes for McCoy, and we have a traveling violation by Henderson.
Yeah, you take the 3 shots from Leahy, you take the 4 or 5, I believe, hit by McCoy, and add the 2 3-pointers that Jaden provided, and what you've got is just too much for King to overcome from the outside. They really did shoot the ball well.
And this will be a good game for them to go back and watch. We just early on they had some really good success in this tournament. Now you have a game where they can slow down a little bit, so to see where they can improve themselves as they make the final push here this weekend. 2:18 left here in the fourth, and a 17-point lead for Jacobs. Free throws upcoming. The first one is good, and the one of the bonus for January, making it 61-45. January to shoot the second. Drains it.
Now, one thing you don't want to do if you're Jacobs is you don't want to continue to foul. One more foul, you're going to be in the double bonus, and the clock's going to stop every time you foul. You don't want that. You want this clock running, so you got to play with your hands to yourself.
2:10 left here in quarter number 4. Henderson hands it off now. Hayes driving floater. Yes. James Hayes going from the left elbow and gets it to his strong side. He has 3 in the ball game, and it's 63-46 with 1:50 left.
More strong middle penetration by the Jacobs guards. That has either opened up layup opportunities or opened up shots in the corners all game long.
Balcom hands it off. Henderson trying to go for the slam, gets a little too much, and it's out of bounds.
You gotta love it. Attacking the rim strong.
Let's go back and take a quick look here of Hayes getting that floater. Again, Bear Family McDonald's bringing you all of our replays for today's game.
It's a little late on the gap help, and you give up middle penetration in basketball, and you're not going to win a lot of basketball games.
Under 90 seconds left in this one. Mims throws it back up top to Curry. And throws it off to January, back to Curry. Pass inside, a good one, and the layup is missed there from Mims. Battle for the rebound, and it's taken there from Steck. And now here comes Jacobs.
It's too bad that he missed that, but I really thought that was the Kings' advantage in the first half, is their paint play. And it kind of went away from that as the game went on, but they did a good job getting the ball inside.
One of the bonus chance now coming for Jacobs. James Hayes will go ahead and shoot from the line. One and the bonus. Misses the first, and here comes King back the other way with McKenzie with it. 50 seconds left. Layup. No, but a foul. He'll shoot 2.
And another foul down the stretch is going to put them in a double bonus. The clock's going to stop. It shouldn't come back to hurt them today, but they might find themselves in a 5-point ball game with a minute left. Which you've got to learn how to play discipline and not foul.
Makes the first. And a timeout after the first shot there from Jacobs. So we'll go ahead and take a quick word from Custom Heating and Cooling. For all of your heating and cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Austin Anderson and the coach Rick Williams here with you with 49 seconds left in this one, and a lot of good action later, including Waubonsie Valley being a win away from winning Pool 3. We'll have that game for you next. They take on Peyton Prep. Peyton Prep's still in it. They can force a 3-way tie and force the free throw tie break to be in play. That's a 3 o'clock game. You won't want to miss that. And then you have Jefferson and South Elgin similar situation there. Jefferson can win the pool of the victory. South Elgin can force that three-way tie with a win, and that free throw percentage would come into play. So lots of games at stake here in this afternoon's slots of basketball. And Mackenzie's free throw is good.
That timeout by Jacobs, I'm sure, was to say that very thing. Hey, look, this game's in the books. We did a good job. Let's make sure we get out of here without sending them to the line anymore.
40 seconds left. Henderson throws it off and gives it to Leahy. Back up top to Henderson. 23 seconds now left. Pass deflected, and it'll stay with the Jaguars, or excuse me, with the Eagles. The big game, though, today from Jaden Henderson with 23 points.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, you're talking about opening up with an easy alley-oop, getting himself going, playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of poise. He was the best player on the floor today, I thought, and did a good job leading his team to it.
12 seconds left. Jacobs will just hold it out here. Henderson not only scoring, but also dishing it too. A lot of those three balls were thanks to his dishes with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is where we are in the era of basketball. We call it positionless basketball. You'll hear that a lot around the culture, and that's what Jaden is. You're not going to call him a 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1. You're just going to call him a ball player. He can do a little bit of everything.
Shot blocked, and that will do it. So a 63-48 win for Jacobs, getting the last game of pool play. And we'll go ahead and take a quick break and come back with a quick recap before our next one. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
So a big win here for Jacobs in the third game of pool play. What were some of the outcomes that you saw in the game, Coach Williams?
I mean, it was just a well-played game across the board, both teams. I thought that King did a good job early of trying to extend some pressure, force some turnovers. But as the game went on, Jacobs did a really good job of handling that pressure. They got the ball to the middle of the floor, either penetration or passing. And then McCoy, those three-pointers that he hit really kind of opened up the game. The sustained play by Jaden Henderson all game long, leading his team, never feeling rushed. I just thought I was really impressed with Jacobs' ability to handle the game as the game went forward.
Well, special thanks to all of our sponsors: Bear Family McDonald's, Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicago, Rosen Hyundai, Tom the Plumber, Farm Truth Integrity, Daryl Barnes Photography, and Buffalo Wild Wings. Just a few minutes away from our next one, Waubonsie Valley and Peyton Prep. Reminder to click out of this one and click on the new game. We'll be back here momentarily. Thank you for watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, a factory authorized Bryant dealer, whatever it takes. Find them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin, looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is your family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Carpentry with Integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. Daryl Barnes Photography. For sports, senior portraits, family, and more, call Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Find Daryl online at darylbarnes.com. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.